Hello everyone and welcome to Lone Wolf. This is a game by Team Rumblebee. You can get this on itch.io and... Alright, let's read the synopsis. A corporate werewolf visual novel with WLW monster girls, wild lesbian werewolf lesbian, and student loans. Laika, an overworked werewolf slaving away at a tech support desk, is having a hard time navigating her budding relationships between full moons. Between her long-suffering nymph best friend and a new succubus co-worker, Laika finds life turning a whole new level of complicated. Suddenly, student loans seem like easy mode. Okay, this was made for the Yuri Jam 2016. We had a Yuri Jam 2016. Why was I only aware of this now? Anyway, Yuri Jam, that means lesbian. So if you're not into it, lesbians, you might wanna check out my other videos. It's gays this time. Anyway, short original visual novel. Alright, I'm excited. I've never tackled lesbians before. This is gonna be great. So, start. Dot 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 dot. Oh man, I feel like I've been hit by a monster truck. It was a full moon last night, wasn't it? No wonder I feel so ripped up. Wait, ripped? Oh no, my clothes! I must have been on another rampage last night, but where did I end up? That's a pretty garden. Oh shit. Daphne. If Daphne is here, that means the depth of the mess I'm in finally starts to sink in. I smell rich, loamy soil all around me. Early morning sun dapples in through the ceiling. Oh wait, it's not supposed to do that. It's streaming in through holes and broken glass. Wow, it does look wrecked. Ripped up dirt and a beaten down door lay near me. But most importantly, piles of destroyed plants litter the ground. Not just any destroyed plants. Daphne's prized flowers. I can't even pronounce the name she calls them, but she spends so much time taking care of them. She sings to them, and I tore them up during a werewolf rampage or something. Did I? I can barely remember what happened. I always have a bad memory after a full moon. Oh man, I'm really in it deep. Okay, I can't come up with a voice because I only have like one or two female voices.
Laika.
Hey Daphne. She looks really disappointed. Oh no.
There was a full moon last night, I see.
Yeah, I guess so. My memory's still a little fuzzy.
You're in my greenhouse.
Daphne's voice is quiet, yet as solid as a stone. Yeah, I can't do that. And as cold as one too. Now I know I screwed up. Big time. She's usually so kind and patient, but now?
I thought I asked you last time, out of all the places to go gallivanting as a wolf, to please leave my greenhouse off the list. My Drosera, they were growing so tall and healthy, and my Dionea were nearly ready to bloom, not to mention my darling Tonia.
Daphne's got her back to me, her attention focused on the ruined stalks of her crumpled plants. She tenderly picks up one and cradles it against her chest. I gotta say something. Apologize, claim you don't remember. Why would I be an asshole and just say I don't remember? I'll just apologize. It's sort of my fault for not keeping it in restraint.
Oh, Daphne, I'm so sorry. You're sorry?
Daphne turns to me, her eyes narrowed, mouth curled into a frown. She's breathing hard out of her nose. I brace myself for an attack. She just stays still and sighs, shaking her head. I feel my stomach drop out from under me. I would love to dig myself a hole in the ground and live in it right now, but I just ruined her little garden even more. Doesn't look so little, but yeah, I understand what you mean. Oh, Venus flytraps. Didn't see that.
I know you can't help it.
Huh?
When it's a full moon, you can't help it when your wolf half takes over.
Yeah, it's a real pain. Not only does it make my body feel like a giant's personal chew toy, but I can never really remember what I did the next day. I guess that's not important now.
Come on, Laika. Get up and clean yourself off. You can't go to work like this. You'll be late if you don't hurry.
Daphne reaches a hand out to me. I realize I've been laying on the ground in a heap this whole time. How pathetic. I take her hand and wrap my own calloused one around it. Even through her gardening gloves, I can still feel warmth sinking through. It feels kinda nice in the cool morning. Oh yeah, standing. I need to stand. She yanks me up with surprising force.
Your clothes are ruined, Laika.
Another pair for the dumpster.
You should see if they're compostable first.
Oh, Daphne, she never misses a beat.
Oh, and Laika?
She stops me before I leave, placing a hand on my shoulder. I turn to face her, but I can't bear to look her in the eye.
I know it's not your fault.
Come on, Daph, it totally is my fault. I'm not normally the type to plead guilty right away, but the evidence is pretty overwhelmingly against me.
Okay. Maybe you did it, but you couldn't help it. I still forgive you.
Aw, Jesus. Oh, wait. Oh, there's a save point. Save. Okay, coming back.
But you can't help.
That's weird. No screen. Oh well.
Okay, maybe you did it, but you couldn't help it. I still forgive you.
I feel my breath catch in my throat. Did I just hear her right? You what?
You heard me.
Now hurry up and get cleaned up. You'll be late. Don't be late for what? She shoves me out of the ruined entrance of the greenhouse and onto the cramped stone sidewalk leading out of her plot. Before I can say a word, I hear her busying herself with work. She's faintly humming a tune I barely recognize. The sun slowly creeps up the sky, spilling orange light over the tiny path. Just ahead is the sidewalk into town. I can't dwell on the morning for too long. I've got to clock in. I can shower in record time when the threat of being late and pissing my boss off lingers overhead. I might look a little messy, but hey, they call him business slacks for a reason, right? Okay, that was bad. I need coffee. I grab a tiny styrofoam cup of off-brand coffee from the break room, complete with little packets of sugar substitute and non-dairy creamer. A quality beverage. Ugh. The drinks aren't even the best part about this place. Enter my little home away from home. And when I say little, I mean minuscule, diminutive, microscopic. Okay, maybe I hunted in the thesaurus for too many words just because I'm bitter about this. But my office? No, my cubicle is so freaking small. I can barely stretch my legs out when I sit. My arms bump against the particle board dividers. And worst of all, there are no windows. I can't even see the sunlight or the street trees or the tiny little birds stuffing themselves with lunch scraps. I put in over 5 requests just for a junk desk next to a window and nothing. I'm but a humble tech jockey here to fix your printer. Speaking of, I barely put my headset on and the first call is already rolling in. Oh wow. Morning, this is tech support. How can I help you? Yes, I can't get my email. I need my email. Gerald from financing. A minotaur with the attention span of a fruit fly. He calls about this twice a week or some more. Are you connected to the internet? I don't know, I just need my email. I've got a meeting in 10 minutes. Hover over the icon with the bars on your bottom right. It's not lit up, now what? Click it and connect to. Alright, I can take it from here. I've told him what to do 100 times, but he always wants to call me. He's as stubborn as a, well, you know. Whatever. At least I'm getting paid. The phone chirps in my ear again. Looks like it's gonna be one of those mornings. Tech support, how can I help you? Yes, please, I need someone up here in HR right away. Oh, Melinda. A siren with a voice like honey. The only time I've ever hung up on someone was when she started humming. What's the problem? My intern was looking for supplies and well, you see, she's a vampire, and when she opened the supply cabinet, a whole box of tacks fell out and now she's counting them. Every last one of them. It's a box of 1,000. Melinda, this is tech support. I know, you're the only number I have programmed on my phone. I need help right now. Just please get someone. Tech support, on speed dial. Yep, that's the kind of place I work at. Don't get me wrong, I know my job could be 10 times worse. There goes the phone again. Good morning, tech support, how can I help you? Yes, hello, I'm having trouble getting my reports to print out. Can you help me? This must be someone new. She sounds younger than most... Oh yeah, lesbian game, sorry. This must be someone new. She sounds younger than most of the callers. Her voice is smooth, sultry, not luring like a siren, but definitely piquing my interest. Let's see if she knows anything about computers.
Have you tried printing out the test page?
Yeah, and it just doesn't do anything. The paper doesn't come out. Does the printer icon appear at the bottom right corner of your screen? Yes, and it says something about queued jobs. Miss, can you walk over to your printer? Sure I can. Oh my god, it's not even on. No wonder it won't print. Problem solved. Yes, thank you. Well, no more impressive than anyone else in this building, but at least she's polite. I'm not gonna lie, I wish more of my callers were like her. Wouldn't mind if they sounded like her too. Just like clockwork. Barely a whole minute passes before the phone rings again. And it's her again. This should be interesting. Tech support, how can I help you? Ah yes, I think we just talked. That's right, what's going on now? Right after I hung up, my keyboard stopped working. It won't type anything at all. Is it wireless or wired? It's there's a cord and it's... Oh geez, I think my chair pulled it loose. It's not even connected, I'm so sorry. Do you know where to go? Yes, thank you. She hung up pretty quickly this time. I wonder if I embarrassed her. Oh well, maybe they'll teach her to check her cord before calling me. I lean back in my chair and stretch my arms out. I can barely get a good crack in my back before I hit the cubicle divider behind me. I wonder how long before I get a real office. Probably never. The phone's going off again. It's that mystery lady yet again. Tech support. How can I help? Yes, hi. Are you the only person down there? Just me by my lonesome on Mondays and Thursdays. Now, how can I help you? She seems reluctant this time. She hesitates for a few seconds before signing into the phone. My mouse isn't working now. Is it wired or it's wireless? The button is turned on, the little thingy is in the slot I'm supposed to go in. I've done everything right, I just want to get my job done. Okay, alright, there's the little green light on. Green light? What green light? On the top of the mouse, the power light. Look, I'm doing everything right, but there's no green light. It's cool, it's fine, don't worry. I don't think I can fix this over the phone. I can make an appointment to come around at 2 o'clock. I can't wait that long. I can bring it down to my office then. Fine, okay, coming down. Well, I didn't necessarily want my morning invaded by pushy corporate types. It is the quickest way to solve this issue, though. At least she won't call again. Huh. A full 10 minutes passes before I hear footsteps scuffling down the hallway. I managed to pull myself away from an utterly gripping screen full of emails to read. Oh, hello. Wow. Is she really the woman who's been calling me all morning? She's... Oh, damn. Miss? I can't believe I just stuttered. What am I, 12?
Name's
She doesn't deserve the voice I just gave her. Holy shit. Is there a way to take a picture of this? Holy shit. Oh. There's this thingy. Oh, I can scroll back in dialogue. Quick save complete. Oh, that's neat. Okay, going back. Name's Viktoria. Vicky, if you'd prefer.
Name's Viktoria. Vicky, if you'd prefer. I'm the one with the mouse.
Oh my god, that's an... She saunters up to my desk and leans in, plopping the offending item in front of me. I have to tear my eyes away from her claim. No! Her hair. Her hair, yeah. I swear, I wasn't just staring at her. Okay, wow, Laika. Don't let your tongue fall out of your mouth. So this Vicky is very attractive and obviously in need of my expert help. But she's still a total ditz when it comes to tech. I take a look at the mouse and flip the power button on and off a few times. No luck, of course. Next step, I reach into my drawer and pull out a fresh pair of batteries. This should do the trick.
Batteries? No way, it wouldn't be that easy.
Once the new pair are in, I flip the power button on and button in, and there it is. The little green light flickers on. See? Green light. I point to it for extra emphasis. She crosses her arms over her chest, her cheeks growing darker. Actually, wait. Test Viktoria about the mouse? Ask why she can't change her own batteries. Tease Viktoria about the mouse, or why she... Oh my god, which one do I go for? I quirk an eyebrow up at her as I hand the mouse back. It's just batteries, pretty simple.
Simple?
She snatches the mouse back with a small huff. I can feel the temperature in the room drop a few degrees. Maybe that was a little too gruff. I guess my tongue went overboard. Actually, let's try this. Tease Viktoria about the mouse. Do you always have luck this bad with tech, or just when I'm working? That was awfully bold of me, but I couldn't help it. I watch as Victoria's mouth falls open in surprise. She openly stares before turning to the side with a grin on her face. Her laugh sounds deep and genuine. I think I really caught her off guard.
I'm not used to working with computers this much, okay?
Right, this can't be your first job.
No, we just used more actual pens and paper at my last job. Or touchscreens. I can use phones and tablets no problem, but I don't even own a computer at home.
Then it's a good thing you have me to bug about changing your batteries. I'm here all day. She scoffs at me, then shakes her head. She's still smiling though. She's unlike everyone else I work with. Young, fashionable, hot. And she laughs at my dumb jokes. Maybe she won't mind if I pry a little. So like your last job, what was it like?
PR work. The company wasn't nearly as big as this one, but the people... I had to constantly put on a smile and keep up appearances. Not just for my coworkers and boss, but my customers too.
I've left every day feeling drained.
Even though I never did any physical labor.
Sounds like it blew. Are you glad you left?
So glad. At least here I can do my work without constantly having to people please.
Yeah, I can sympathize with you on that. I gotta people please and ass kiss all day.
What, to people like me?
Vicky bats her eyelashes at me and she leans over my desk. I press myself further back into my chair, frantically waving a hand in front of me. No, you've actually been the most pleasant call all morning.
That's surprising.
I mean it. So many people here just rely on me to do their work. I get the small calls almost every morning from the same people. You at least try to fix things on your own.
Well, that's refreshing.
Vicky flicks her tail behind her as she backs up from my desk. She's got a sly smirk plastered on her face.
Though helping people is your job, Wolfie.
Whoa, that blush, that face. Girl, doesn't mean I have to be excited about it. I shrug my shoulders at her as she leans against the cubicle divider. She drapes one hand over her stomach and places the other on her hip.
You're nothing like I imagined on the phone, you know.
Oh, did you picture someone nerdier, hunched over a glowing screen?
Yeah, kinda.
Sorry to disappoint.
Oh, I don't mind. You're a lot funnier in person. Kinda cute too.
Wait, did I just hear her right? My ears perk forward, all attention honed in. Did this insanely hot succubus just call me cute?
Did you forget your glasses upstairs? You're the funny one.
Listen. She walks back up to my desk and places a hand on it. From this height difference, she's towering over me. I can't help but gulp.
You're kinda interesting and way nicer than anyone else in my department. If you ever want to grab lunch or something, I'd be game.
Without waiting for a response, she grabs a pen out of the little coffee cup in my desk and says, "World's okayest werewolf," and scribbles numbers down on a notepad. I can't even respond before she's sashaying out of the cubicle and down the hallway.
Sashay away.
From waking up in Daphne's greenhouse to this. This has got to be one of the weirdest days on record, and I'm not even in wolf mode right now. Before I can even process what just happened, the phone buzzes instantly into my earpiece. Duty calls, I guess. The morning drags on for what seems like eons. Really, it's only a few hours. The clock barely ticks 10:30 before I'm in need of coffee. As the calls lag, my mind drifts back to the early morning. I can see Daphne's disappointed glare looming over me. Her tired eyes, the strain in her neck. It's a miracle she's put up with me for as long as she has. We've been through a lot together. From her moving into the city, trying to find a little plot of land to replace her tiny window box garden, to me with my wolfish problems. Okay, alright, being a werewolf isn't so bad. At least I'm not a gorgon. I'd hate to give someone the stink eye and end up turning them into stone. Anyway, Daphne and me, from college roommates to now, we've been pretty much inseparable since arguing about who used the most hot water in the shower. I'm always worried that today will be the day she comes to her senses and tells me to grow up. But nope, she's still right there, sweet and reassuring and dependable. I've really got to step up my game to pay her back. The phone knocks me out of my reverie, in harsh tone vibrating right in my ear. Tech support, how can I help you?
Hello there.
Oh, for the love of... Laika, is that you I'm speaking to? Out of all the employees in this entire building, why did it have to be Camilla? I fiercely tap a pen against my desk before responding. That's me, the one and only. What's the problem? I can hear the sick delight in her tone as she literally purrs. I don't know how many workouts besides her, but I'd live happier if I never met her.
Laika, sweetie, I need you to fix some networking errors that I keep having.
What's the nature of these errors? I try to keep my voice even and monotone, hiding the murderous intent Camilla always conjures in me.
Something about IP conflicts.
Need to cycle your routers.
That's cute, but I do marketing, not all the techie stuff.
I can walk you through it. It's getting really hard not to growl at her. I can feel the hair rising up on the back of my neck.
It'd be so much easier if you just came over here and did it yourself.
Camilla, you know
I mean, if you're unwilling to do your job, I can always let your manager know.
Oh, you dirty little... She's constantly getting under my skin, ever since I chased her once while I was wolfed out. Or at least that's what she claims. I barely remember anything besides an annoying little grey tabby flaunting itself around me. No, I'd be more than happy to assist you in your problem, ma'am. She hates being ma'am. I can practically see her eyebrows twitching. I can schedule you for a 1 o'clock, no sooner. It'd be wonderful if you could squeeze me in earlier. No sooner, it's nearly lunchtime anyway. I suppose someone with a bestial appetite like yours needs to eat. See you at noon. I can't help but slam the end call button as quickly as possible. Day in, day out, I spend so much of my time catering to these other jerks. Which just makes me think back. Even if Vicky, even if she's a total ditz about things and blows up my phone up all morning, at least she's nice. Well, she's a little more than nice. I can't help but admit that she's got something about her. Is that the succubus part of her, or the fact that she's actually charming? I'm supposed to think she's charming, yeah. But even when she's flustered, she's got this thing. I catch myself looking at the number she scribbled down, wonder if I should program it into my phone. Ah, what the hell, I might as well save her number. Might come in handy soon. I wouldn't mind knowing more about her, really. She's so different than everyone else. Instantly, thoughts of Camilla flash through my head. I can't help but outwardly cringe. No, Vicky is way better than that. Yeah, I don't regret getting her number one bit. Yeah, quick save overrides. That's... Wait, no. Okay, it doesn't override. Oh shit. Sorry guys, little mishap. We'll be back. Save. I anxiously watch for the clock to hit noon. My stomach can barely contain itself. I'm always famished after a full moon. Something about proteins and muscle, who knows? All I can think about is food. I usually pack some boring sandwich or frozen junk, but today I'm getting something special after the morning I had. I would say this morning really sucked at work, but really, most mornings are like this. Still, the whole greenhouse thing just adds to the stress. I gotta get something tasty. I wonder if I pull up my phone and scroll through the numbers, feeling little twinges of nerves in my gut. Should I? I think I'll try with Viktoria, actually. I reach for the note with Vicky's number on it. My heart pounds faster as I punch her digits into my phone. I shouldn't even be this giddy. It's just lunch, right? Chill out. Still, I don't even know if she'd even agree to it. I mean, we did just technically meet this morning. She was kinda eager to leave her number. Maybe she'll be happy if I invite her to lunch? She answers after wondering, her voice cool and professional. Viktoria speaking, how may I help you? Wow, calling her for business would feel intimidating enough. I have to seal my nerves to keep from stuttering. Hey, Vicky, it's Laika from earlier.
Laika, hey, I see you got my number.
She sounds more relaxed now, like she was earlier. Whew, I can handle this. Yeah, I actually wanted to see if you'd like to get out of here for lunch. Like, out of the building since it's lunchtime. I thought I could handle this.
Sounds great. I'm starving.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
You're not gonna wolf out on me, are you? I can hear her snickering into the phone. Doesn't work like that. Come on, cut me some slack.
I'm kidding. Alright, I'll meet you outside. I have just a place in mind.
My hands are jittery and damp as I hang up the call. I can't remember the last time I've been so nervous. Outside, the warm afternoon spills over me. The morning chills faded now, but I'm not complaining. It's a nice break from the cool office air conditioning. Do I have anything new? No, I don't. Victoria greets me as she exits the building and leads me down the street. The scent of street foods and curbside vendors waft towards my nose. I'm already drooling before we make it to a block down the street.
This is it! Cafe Guru. Doesn't it look fancy?
Fancy, yes. Fancy expensive, maybe? Now my nerves are dancing around in my stomach, not just from this lunch outing, but from the possible pain in my wallet. Looks great, yeah. I try to smile as we peek around from the outside of the building. There's a small pavilion with tables and umbrellas. Can we sit outside? I wouldn't mind some fresh air.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Vicky grins as she leads us over through manicured shrubs and blooming flowers. I pull her chair out for her and she blinks at first, surprised.
Do you pull out chairs for all your friends?
There's something sly and piercing in her gaze. God, the way she blushes is like, girl, calm me down. It makes me flounder on the spot. Sort of. Get it together, Laika.
I'm just teasing you, you're too easy.
She's grinning as she slides into her chair. I plop into the one next to her, ready to bury my face in my hands, but I'm stopped by a waiter offering us menus. Drinks for you ladies?
I'll take a raspberry lemonade.
Just water. As the waiter saunters off, I dare to crack open the menu. I can't help but squeeze my eyes shut before peeking at the prices. With one eye squinted, I look and, oh, it's not that bad. Did you think I'd take you somewhere outrageous? I slam the menu shut as I stare at Viktoria incredulously. Am I that obvious?
Come on, you've been stressed since we got here. I'm not blind.
I have?
Yep, you should trust me more. I won't drag you along to some gourmet 5-star restaurant. I don't make that much money.
Honestly, I don't make much more money than you. I just don't spend it all on all that fancy tech stuff you do. I never thought of it that way. I look down at my scuffed up work shoes and my mind instantly drifts to my collector's edition box copy of Monster Watch sitting at home. So maybe I prioritize all a little differently than Viktoria. She picks up her menu and starts scrutinizing the choices. I should do the same. My stomach's been growling for over an hour now. Salads with things added to them. Ugh, I need something with substance.
This sounds like you.
Viktoria leans in closer with her menu propped up. Her finger lands on a page I haven't even reached yet. Right next to her neatly manicured nail reads Frankenburger. Our house special ground drake sirloin, fried kraken, golden fleece goat cheese, all topped with fire breather sauce, meant to satisfy a monster appetite. Waiter, I know what I want. Alright, Viktoria can't help but laugh at me as I flag our waiter down. I eagerly place my order, then Viktoria orders her dainty dish. Harris salad or something, whatever, I'm hungry. Uh-huh. What is it? It's good. I can barely chew it all before starting in on the next piece. Viktoria just grins and shakes her head before taking a single piece and nibbling.
They're croissants. Have as many as you want, they'll bring more.
She watches me for another moment before pulling out her phone to type something in. I stop stuffing my face for a moment. Maybe she's bored already? Should I talk more, right? So, how did you end up at this job? I needed someplace with better hours and better pay, honestly. I didn't expect them to hire me. I'm not exactly their type. Their type is old and grouchy. At least those are the people I deal with. It makes the days take forever to go by.
What brought you here, then?
Same reason. I needed to make enough money for my student loans.
I feel you. I have a lot to pay off.
You mean you've got them too? Suddenly, Viktoria feels less like some high-class fashionista and more down-to-earth. Not that it's cool we both have massive debt in common, but it makes her feel less distant.
Doesn't everyone our age? It feels like it. Such a bummer too, because it's a lot harder to reach for your dreams with all that debt in the way.
Dreams, huh? Like what? Oh, it's silly, I'd bore you.
Aw, she's cute, girl! You're cute! You're actually cute, I like you!
Oh, come on, I promise I won't judge. She narrows her eyes, scrutinizing me for... Oh, she's sassy, I like her a lot. Her lips purse and she thoughtfully taps her chin.
Okay. Spill it. I've always wanted to be a fashion designer. That wasn't... Oh yeah, that wasn't obvious, really. That's really not surprising at all. I can totally see it from the way she dresses to the way she acts. It fits you perfectly. You think? The face. Oh. She's grinning and her cheeks are growing just the tiniest shade darker. It would be a huge leap to pursue it. I mean, we're taking possibly more depth, more risks, but it's where my heart is. I chew my lip as I think over what she said, mulling the words over in my head. Girl, I'm just gonna say this now. Go for it. Like, girl, you deserve it. Go for it, Brenda. If it means a lot to you, maybe you should take the leap. I munch on another piece of bread as I watch her ponder over my statement. She tilts her head to the side for a moment. You could always start off part-time, or do it on the weekends. I mean, there's no need to make some huge risk right up front. Maybe get the hobby and have fun, you know? I never thought of it that way. Big changes start with little steps forward. It doesn't have to be some huge leap. Wow, I didn't expect such a solid advice from someone like me. I quirk my eyebrows, I lean in closer, she smirks in return. Laika, you're kind of a nerd, admit it. A nerd that came to your rescue this morning. You couldn't do your whole work without me. I flash her the most annoying grin I can muster. To my surprise, she actually laughs instead of smacking me on the arm like I expected. Are you this charming to everyone? Am I what? No, not on purpose. I mean, not to everyone, not that I know of. Smooth like a... real smooth. Smooth like a Mack truck. Sorry, that was probably too forward. No, not at all, I don't mind. I'm having a lot of fun with you, Laika. I feel my heart flutter in my chest. My stomach does this weird flip-flop as I feel my cheeks heat up. Before I can say anything, the waiter brings our food out. That's either perfect or horrible timing, I can't tell. Well, looks delish, doesn't it? Suddenly my hunger kicks in. I'm just about to lunge into my burger when Viktoria stops me. Let's get a photo. Selfie! She's got her phone out with the little camera pointed right at me. Before I can move, she scoots in closer and wraps her arm around my back. Her hands feel warm again, even through my clothes. I can't help but shudder. Smile! Hold up. Yeah. Sorry for the frequent save. I do my best to smile even though I'm sure it looks cheesy. When she pulls away, she's got this cat-like grin on her lips. Girl, your face! And as she looks at her phone. Nice! She tucks it back into her pocket with smug satisfaction. Okay, now you can eat. She doesn't have to tell me twice. I tear into the burger, champing down half of it in no time. This is so fucking good! See? Trust my choices. I have to admit that she's got excellent taste. This is really good. Not just the food, I mean. Like, this. Viktoria motions at the table and at me. We should do this more often. So you can sneak in more photos? Shut up, you like that. I can't help but stick my tongue out at her. I eat my fill until I'm thoroughly stuffed, finishing off the whole burger. Viktoria boxes up her leftovers before we pay and leave. Back to the dungeon. I can't help but sigh as we make our way down the sidewalk back to work. Maybe I'll come up with some technical problems so I can bug you. Knowing you, that won't be hard. Hey! She jabs me in the ribs. I laugh as I gently shove her back. We're both giggling and grinning as we get back into the office. Oh, you guys are sweet! So cute! See, I love my stories. We part ways at the elevator, bidding goodbye for the afternoon. I've got 5 missed calls waiting on me back at my desk. I swear this place never slows down, even during lunch. I guess I can't complain too much, at least the job pays well. And even if I have a dumb cubicle, I don't have to share it with anyone. It's like my lonely island in a sea of corporate stress. Lunch with Viktoria was wow! For how opposite we seem, we actually have a lot in common. I had a ton of fun and I'm really hoping we can do that again sometime. I've gotta focus on the rest of my work for the day, even if all I want to do is leave. Just as I'm digging into my emails, I feel my phone vibrate in my pocket. It's a notif. A new follow on Monstagram. That's interesting. I barely ever post to my account, it's just a bunch of memes and video game stuff. I might have posted one photo. I click on the new ad and oh boy. Succubus95. At least there's no doubt who this is. I follow back and can't help but scroll through a little Viktoria's page. Lots of selfies, makeup, and fashion advice. A few videos of baby manticores. Maybe she has a thing for them. That's different.
As I'm scrolling, my finger brushes the side of the phone and I accidentally like one of the selfies. Oh crap, can I undo it? Maybe before I can figure it out, a message pops up through the app. Any chance you're available for some technical assistance? That sounds like an opening to a bad... never mind. Wow, Viktoria's rather forward, but it's kind of exciting. I'm not used to people being so flirty. Wait, is she flirting? Maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe she's just teasing. Maybe she treats all of her friends like this. Maybe I should respond first before I start spiraling too much. Tech support, that's me, how can I help you? Within a few seconds, a stream of photos pop up, each one of them a selfie from Viktoria. They're all of her posing in her office in different spots. She looks great in all of them. Is there some catch? Which one looks better? I can't decide. She really wants me to pick. They're all good, I guess. The second one looks really nice. Perfect, you know which one to use for my contact info in your phone. Did she just... Dang, that was smooth. My jaw drops as I stare at my phone. I can't even believe the words I'm reading. You're a professional. You didn't even ask what they were for. Maybe you're just an obedient little puppy. Holy, this girl is too clever. I feel way off my league. I can't even form a cohesive response. Instead, I'll just send a picture of myself facepalming. That'll get my mood across. I send a photo along and wait. I get more and more nervous as the second passed. Still no response in return. Did I say something wrong? I hope I didn't offend her. In my panic, I start messing with my phone and accidentally refresh my feed. What? That's... Okay, I did not expect this look. And I thought she was a blonde, what the hell? The first post instantly catches my attention. It's the photo Viktoria took of us at lunch. Beneath it is a caption, finally, someone interesting at work. I gulp as I scroll down and notice several comments on it already. Oh, she's cute. Where did you find her? Is this official? Oh my. My face is burning, the heat spilling down my neck. He posted a picture with me? What can I say? I like to keep my page classy. I don't know, I might bring your class level down a few notches. Don't question my taste, it's good. In lots of departments. Oh, I don't even know what to say to this. Before I can think of something though, she fires back with a response. Like restaurants, maybe we can go dinner sometime. The grin that spreads over my face is starting to hurt. I can't believe this is real life. Maybe I'll have to take you up on your good taste soon. You better. Wink. That sounds like a promise. Now if only I could get this day to pass by any quicker. The clock ain't ticking fast enough. The clock is ticking its sweet time this afternoon. I swear it's been stuck at 4:30 for hours. Just a little while longer until I am free. I reach for my phone and pull up Viktoria's contact. It can't hurt to send her a quick text. I'm sure she's ready to leave just like I am. How's that PR coming along? My phone buzzes again within an instant. She must have had it sitting near. Slow and boring, I'm ready to get out of here. Same. Need a ride home? Wow, that's awfully nice. I feel a bit bad imposing, but I guess she did offer. Sure, if you're willing. Sweet, meet me in the parking lot. The added news of spending more time with Viktoria makes the minutes take even longer. Finally, the clock hits 5. I dart away from my office and out to meet Viktoria. Wow, Nightlife. She's standing next to a cute little two-door car. I wave awkwardly as I walk up. You sure you don't mind this? What, a ride home? Are you kidding me? She opens my door and I hop in, immediately noticing the scent of gardenia lilies. She's got a little air freshener shaped like a loaf of bread, or a cat, or both. Whatever, the car smells nice. When she joins me, she glances over with the tiniest hint of guilt. So I might have arranged a little detour. Detour? The car roars to life and Viktoria zips out of parking lot. I struggle to get my seatbelt on in time. She takes us through downtown, weaving in and out of traffic as the sun dips behind the horizon. When we finally stop, I'm not even sure where we are. There's a park overlooking the city. It looks like we're the only ones here. This looks different. I didn't even know something like this existed. I looked it up today. It's really pretty, isn't it? Come on, let's go take a look. She jumps out of the car and motions for me to follow. We both make our way to a spot with a wide open view of the city. The lights on the buildings twinkle from this distance, like an ocean of 1,000 stars. Okay, maybe it's not that pretty. Real stars would be more beautiful, but I'll take what I can get. Viktoria looks out over the view, a tiny smile dancing on her lips. Do you bring all your dates here? I only meant it as a joke, but I watch Viktoria flush a few shades darker. Her mouth opens and closes several times as she struggles to form the words. It's, She frantically waves her hands in front of her. It's not a date, and I'm flattered that you think that, but, it's totally a date. Okay, well. She puts her hand on her hip. She's got a look of determination in her eyes, like she wants to prove a point. What makes it a date? We exchange numbers. That doesn't matter, anyone can exchange numbers. But we also went to lunch together. Well, yeah, but... And you put that picture up. So there was that. Do you not want it to be a date? Now I'm getting really confused. It's not that, I just... Victoria paces back and forth for a moment, arms crossed over her chest. Her brows are knit together in consternation. I stay in one spot, waiting patiently for her to finish her thought. People always think I'm so forward. I try to keep a smirk from forming, but it's too late. You are a succubus. I know that, but it doesn't mean I want in everyone's pants, or skirt, or whatever. Sometimes I just want to be friendly. So was today just you being friendly? There's a flash of guilt on her face for a split second before she responds. I hope it might have been a little more. You're not making any sense. I chuckle as I approach Victoria, placing a hand on her shoulder. I was hoping it was something too. I mean, I did enjoy it. Really? And it's not too, I don't know, pushy or sudden? I'm comfy as long as you are. Victoria gives me a soft nod. She takes a step closer, looking out towards the city as she does. I'm so confused over the interaction, so I dare to prod more. Did I say something wrong? Huh? What happened to the good taste and all that? I gently bump shoulders with her, or rather, I bump my shoulder with her forearm. I get bold sometimes, but I scare people off. I've been told I'd move too fast. I'd hate for that to happen again. You're too cute to let slip away. There's the Vicky from earlier. She seems to catch herself as another wave of blush spreads over her cheeks. I smirk in response. You're pretty cute yourself. Her face. Again, good looks and charm, who knew? I'm about to say something in exchange, but just as I am, I feel Victoria's hand on my arm. I turn to face her as she's leaning in and... Oh. There we go. Ah, lesbians in love. That's sweet. Wait, there's no screenshot function. Fuck it. Oh, she's kissing me. I'm surprised at first, but quickly melt into the touch. Victoria's way gentler and more patient than I imagined. I bathed in the scent of her perfume, notes of peach and sandalwood hovering sweetly around a hint of rose. I don't even notice her soft hands until our fingers interlace. My heart's buzzing a mile a minute. I swear she can hear it thumping inside my chest. She's the first to break the kiss, pulling away just enough to catch my gaze. That wasn't too soon, was it? I don't know. I flash a roguish grin at her, bearing my tiny hint of fangs. Maybe I should do it again so I can be sure. Oh, that's it. Well, that was the Victoria route. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll try Daphne next time. Yeah? Okay, before I leave, I want you guys to check out the studio, Team Rumblebee, if I'm not forgetting it. Yeah, it's Team Rumblebee. They're on itch.io. I'll include the link in the description, and I don't know if they'll take itch.io links in, YouTube's cards, but I'll try to put it in there. And we'll try to do the other route with Daphne. Yeah, we'll do Daphne next time. So, thank you guys so much. If you want more lesbian games, let me know. Leave a comment below and leave a like, subscribe, tune in for more. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.